grade 7.
And I am Ranveer from grade 7.
And today we are going to present on the topic mensuration.
Topics we are going to learn are 2D shapes and their perimeter and area.
So let's start with 2D shapes. So what is 2D shapes? 2D shapes are a flat figure or a shape that has two dimensions, length and width, and it is called 2D shapes.
Some examples of 2D shapes are square, rectangle, rhombus, triangle, quadrilateral and parallelogram. And there are more.
Can you explain what is the meaning of D here?
Yes, the topic is 2D shapes mean two dimension, and as we all know, dimension means a length. So we know that 2D shapes have two dimensions, namely as length and width.
So here is perimeter.
So starting with perimeter, the sum of all sides of any shape is called perimeter. Which means if we add the all sides of any shape, we can find the perimeter.
So here are some examples of perimeters. So first is a square. Square's perimeter is 4 into the side. Rectangle is 2 into L plus B. Rhombus 4 into the side. Triangles are A plus B plus C.
A plus B plus C is here the side of a triangle.
Yes. And quadrilateral. AB plus BC plus CD plus BA.
Which are also the side of a quadrilateral.
And it is parallelogram. It is also 2 into A plus B. A plus B is also the side of the parallelogram.
Now the area. The total space taken by a flat 2D surface or shape of an object is called area. So if we take any figure like this, the part which is covered inside this figure, like this one, this whole part is called as the area of the figure. So moving toward, we can see some area of following figures, which is the square area is side into side. We can also call it as a side square. And moving toward rectangles, area is length into breadth. Rhombus area is d into d by d. We can also write it as half into d square. Here
And D is diagonal.
moving toward the rectangle area is half into base into height. If we see any right angle triangle, it represents the base, it represents the height. Quadrilateral area is base into height and parallelogram area is length into height.
So let's ask some questions.
Yes. So I am going to explain more deeply with the example from our textbook. So if we see from exercise 14.2, question number 7. The question says the area of a triangle is equal to the area of a square whose each side measures 10 meters. So we will first of all write it. Yes, as we can see, this is a square whose all sides are equal, and given that 10 centimeters is a square. We know that area of a square is equals to side into side. So we can write it as 10 centimeter into 10 centimeter, which is 100 centimeters square. Question says that the area of triangle is equal to the area of square, which means the area of triangle is also 100 centimeters square. And as we discussed earlier, area of triangle is equals to half into base into height. Is equal to 100 centimeters square. From moving onwards, find the length of the side of a triangle corresponding to the altitude. Corresponding to the altitude means we can also know that we know that altitude is also represented as a height. Corresponding means we have to find the base. We will write half into base into height is equals to 100 centimeters square. Given that base is equals to 5 centimeter. So height, so we will just write height is equals to h and 100 centimeters square. Now we will multiply this two by either because we know that in the equation. So 5 centimeters into h is equals to 100 centimeters square multiplied by 2. Now we know that if it is 5 is multiplied here, then when it goes there, it divide. Means 200 centimeter square divided by 5 is equals to 40 centimeter. So we know that the height of the triangle is 40 centimeter. Thank you.
Thank you everyone. It was a seminar run by me and